Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today we are going to be talking about a tool which is not only simple to use, but it could significantly streamline your video production. Welcome to Cyber Tactics. Hello there, and today we're looking at a tool called VideoRobot. It's produced by Todd Gross, who, if you are working in the video niche at all, you'll know that name, very respected name in the video niche. And it's basically an all-in-one tool. So, I mean, here's the problem that you're going to face as a marketer. All marketers now need to produce video. And yet it's not easy to do still, and there's still barriers to entry, like, the cost and the time that it takes to do everything. One of the other issues is that when you buy tools, especially the tools that we've seen sort of over the last couple of years or so, each one of those tools is great at the thing that it does, but it only does one thing. So it might only do green screen, or it might only do whiteboard animations or kinetic text. And adding all of those things together can be a bit of a pain. So what do you do about this? Well, this is where VideoRobot comes in, because VideoRobot is a sort of an all-in-one video creator, specifically designed for marketers and really good for people who've never done video before. It's perfect for newbies. It's really, really simple to use. It contains about 300 different templates that you can use in various different video types, in various different niches as well. And it also has a load of text effects and logo effects that you can use in order to enhance your video. So with that in mind, why don't we just take a quick look at the tool and see how it works. Here we are in the VideoRobot app, and to get started, very simple, we just create a video like that, and you can see we've got 4 different types of video that we can choose from. We've got Kinetic Animation, Whiteboard templates, blank canvases, 3D avatars. You may have seen these 3D avatars before. We'll take a quick look at these first. So if I click on that and I choose next, I actually get to choose which one of the avatars I want to use, and which one of the templates I want to use as well. Now, as I said, all of these templates are in niches that are actually pretty highly profitable niches for the time being. And you'll want to have a quick look through those. And don't forget, though, most of these can be changed to suit any other niche if you really need to. Now, there's a little switch up here that says male or female, and that determines what voice your template is going to use. Is it going to use the male voice or the female voice? Say we want to use the female voice, you also get to change to female avatars as well. And that goes on throughout the tool. So if that's what, let's take a quick look actually to see what one of these looks like. So maybe this chiropractor video here. All you'd have to do to check it out, click on preview, and it should start.
Are you constantly bothered by back or neck pain? Were you in a car accident and just can't get rid of the constant aching? Do you frequently get headaches, nerve pain, or numbness? If so...
Okay, so just quickly there, you can see that the 3D avatar is lip syncing to the voice, and the voice is professionally recorded. It all sounds pretty good. So that's 3D avatars. Let's go back and take a quick look at Kinetic Animation templates as well. And this is where text animates on and off the screen, and that's the main focus of this. So we click on that. And maybe we'll take a look at this yoga video up here. And again, you can choose the male or female voice. So let's choose the male voice for this one and just preview that.
If you're looking for a yoga studio, you probably have a lot of questions, such as, will the classes available fit my skill level? Do the classes fit my busy schedule? Or even, is yoga too difficult for me to do? No.
And you see you've got a similar sort of thing there. Finally, let's have a quick look at some of the whiteboard animation templates. And I should point out, as these are loading in, I think we have the upgraded version of this software as well. So you may not see all of these templates in your pack as well. But do remember, of course, these are completely changeable. Once you get into the system, you can change these to your heart's content. So let's have a look at this wedding day one here.
When you finally have your wedding day set, the planning process can seem overwhelming. Where do you start? Who do you call? How do you know what services are reliable? There's so...
And you can see you can make any sort of kind of explainer video or marketing video that you want using this sort of this system. And that's what this blank canvas is for. So selecting blank canvas and taking you through to the next step there, you'll see you get to choose an avatar, but you don't have to limit yourself to an avatar who already has speech, because, well, I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go to page 3 here and have a look and see if there's something. Well, let's go with this guy here. Let's go with this. Looks a bit like Todd Gross, in fact, but his name is Scott. And you can preview Scott here. That's what he looks like. Look. And let's take our next step there. So we've chosen an actor. Now we've got to choose the voice. And you can do text-to-speech here. You can record your own audio, or you can select something from the media library. So if you get somebody to produce a professional recording for your video, you can upload it directly to this media library by choosing My Media. Of course, I've not uploaded anything there. Or you can choose one of the things that are already there, so maybe this bakery one.
You're looking for a quality bakery for your next event. You probably have a lot of questions, such as,
or maybe the pet grooming one. Well, let's go with the pet grooming one for the time being and click on OK. Play that audio.
Looking for a local pet grooming service for your dog or cat?
And at this point, you can also add background music as well. And again, you can enable or disable. So there's a media library thing here, and you've got you can upload your media there. That's what they mean. So yeah, you can choose whether to use background music in your clip or just use the voiceover. That's up to you. Next, you personalize your video. So you can add a logo, you can add a position to it, and a background. And let's just add a logo in here. If I upload an image, we'll call it CT logo, because we've got some Cyber Tactics logos here. Let me just find the right one for us. There we go, and submit that. There we go, that's our Cyber Tactics logo. Click on OK. That's going to be on the left. And we can also choose a background file there, but we don't need to worry about that, because the next step... oh, I do need to select a background. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Oh, well, there you go. Something money related. That's a good idea. And then the next step, it renders everything together, and it puts your actor on the stage.
Looking for a local pet grooming service for your dog or cat?
Adds in our logo there.
If so, you've come to the right place. We're proud to be the premier local pet grooming service, and we pride ourselves on being professional.
Now that's great. It's reading the thing that you've uploaded. It's adding lip sync to that as well. So
Professional, reliable, and affordable.
You know, the actor is just acting on his own. We've got our little logo in there as well. And if we want to change any of that content, we can do that from this screen by clicking over here on these different things. So the background there you can edit, resize, or remove. So if I wanted to resize it or move it around at all, maybe I want to make it a lot larger. So we're just focusing on that one bit. I can then go back to the actor, and maybe we can resize and move the actor there. So maybe we want our actor on the right hand side there, and apply that. And you can also add other things to this as well. So you might want to add an intro into this too. And this gives you all of the different sort of introduction things that you can use. So introduction 12, you can preview that. Obviously takes a little bit of time to load in, so that's like a whiteboard logo reveal. Or you could have introduction 15, and you can preview that, and that looks a bit like this, which is quite nice and simple and easy to use. So I'll select that and click on next. You get a video, you get a title, so we'll call this CT title, a title color. Oh, I see what's happening. Right, so we'd want this to say Cyber cybertactics.net, and it looks like you've got 3 images that you could use here, and choose the background color. 3 different background colors to use. From our media library, we're going to select that already. And the title color is Cyber Tactics. That's fine. And again, you get to select the music and the background, but we're just going to click on Done there and allow that to do its thing. And you can see here, we've got that has come up now, and it shows you where it is. It shows you that's on the timeline, and when you go past that, you get our actor added onto it. So let's just play this video as a preview and see what it looks like.
Looking for a local pet grooming service for your dog or cat? If so,
and it's that simple. So let's say we wanted to add a different effect, a text animation, for example. We would click here, and we can, let's use this 100% guarantee one, and OK. And that's going to render that on there, and we can resize it and move it around like we've done with the other stuff. Very simple to do. You just put that there. We can also, I believe, we can choose, just move this, and we can choose the start and end point. So maybe we don't want this to come in straight away. Maybe we want it to come a bit later. And go back to the beginning of our video again and play that video.
looking for a local pet grooming service for your dog or cat? If so, you've come to the right place. We're proud to be the premier local pet grooming service, and we pride ourselves on being professional, reliable, and affordable. Our pet grooming staff is fully trained, qualified, and has years of experience working with all types of pets.
And there you have it. And it's actually pretty simple to do anything that you want to with this tool. You've got lower third. Now, lower third is a little name that comes in, like you might have seen at the beginning of this video where it says Steve Meller, cybertactics.net, and our logo comes up. That's called a lower third. There's a ton of those available. You've got an outro as well, so you could add as your logo in a different thing, or add a link to Facebook or wherever it is you want to push people. You have text effects, which is slightly different from animated text, but you might have something like that, so it just comes in like that, or something like this, where it drops it in like that. You have these whiteboard animations, which again, you have text and they're added in or taken out. So you've got an awful lot of choice of how you're going to do this, and the choice is yours. So I quite like this tool, actually. I'm quite a fan, I have to admit. I make videos. This is, putting videos together like this, they're not easy. To get just this setup working has taken hours and hours and hours, actually, trying to get everything ready, trying to get everything working the way that we want it to work. And something like this would have made an awful lot of difference. It might have made the difference between, us spending hours doing this, or just uploading green screen videos, because you can do that as well. You can add your own green screen videos into it. So whatever you want to do, whether you want to use text to speech, whether you want to speak the scripts yourself, get somebody else to speak the scripts, whether you want to import green screen videos, whether you want to use 3D avatars or just text that's animating, all of that is in this product. It's a smart tool. It's really good for marketers who need to use video, because actually you've seen there, you can produce these things pretty quickly. In a 14-minute video, we could essentially have just put a video together knowing what we were going to say, and it'd be ready by now. You'd have pressed a button and it would have been done by now. It doesn't do everything that you want, and if you're more experienced in video, it might be a little bit too simplistic for you. But if you're not, or if you want a tool that is just easy to use and quick, then this is a great option for you. It's not overly complicated. It's not going to take hours and hours and hours to learn. So, I think, yeah, absolutely approved. I think it's a great little product, and I would recommend it to anybody if this is the sort of thing that they were looking for. That's it from me on this video, and if you have been, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Cyber Tactics.